Hey everybody, here's a weird little gem of a game that I have been enjoying by Devolve or Digital, as you saw, the makers of games which are visually appealing and just a heck of a lot of fun to play. Let's play Not a Hero. So I went into this game relatively blind. I found it on a list of best indie games or whatever of the previous year, and it was by Devolver, so I knew I liked them. But I didn't really know what it was about, and I'm still not entirely sure, and I think you may not be either. But either way, let's dive in. We can see we've got 21 days to go until something. We've got posters of some cool-looking dudes on the wall. There's a hologram of what appears to be an animal of some kind, and he's just clicking the computer. Let's rock. Oh, also, nobody cares about us. Our approval rating is 0. There's Bunny Lord. Okay. A lot of these words are randomly picked, but you get the general idea. Yeah, you know what? This is relevant social commentary. That's exactly what this is. We need to appear strong. People need a change. They're scared of the same old politicians. And, we're gonna murder everyone until they think that we're alright. It's actually a pretty good breakfast. And man, I record this stuff at night. Okay, so we can pick all these different characters. You unlock them at different percentage points. Some of them are better than others.
Hit that button, yeah?
They're all pretty good. I would really appreciate it if some people who are a bit more versed in the British Isles than I could talk a bit about the various accents and personality tropes that these characters display.
Door to door, canvassing and murdering.
I mean, it all just sounds sort of British-y to me, so I don't know anything about that. Anyways, Steve, he's Bunny Lord's best friend. He's not Mike, and oh, Mike, I long to play as Mike. He wants to be used and abused, and we'll take him up on that. So, we're in Vodkaville. That'll be important later. And we hate school. Fair enough. So, the game is simple enough to play. You just run back and forth. There's no jumping, unfortunately. You can slide. You hold X to slide. You tap X to take cover. People generally can't shoot you while you're in cover, although they could walk up to you and smack you one in the head, and that'll do more or less the same thing. Stairs are easy enough, and some characters can burst through doors, some can't. If you slide into somebody, then you knock them over and you can execute them. So you saw I did one of the 3 tasks on the bottom there. Every level has 3 tasks, and I'm going to be 100%ing every level, so you can see. You can complete a level without any of those. There's always one main objective and 3 bonus tasks. So, X is for slide. You can also slide into cover, which is great, and C is for shoot, and spacebar is to reload. That's like kind of it. And then the rest of the game is just learning those mechanics super well. If you get close to somebody and shoot, you do a super powerful shot and knock them out. But honestly, it's usually easier to slide into somebody and kill them. Knock them over while they're helpless. So here's something. I'm gonna run out of bullets here, and you get a little warning when you do. And then, if you slide into somebody and try to execute them, you will do a special melee attack. Some characters always do a melee attack for their execution, like Mike, who is the best character. And we'll learn more about that when that happens. You don't have to shoot from cover, but it kind of becomes second nature because of the later levels. Also, you can huck out grenades. You get 3 grenades. And I'm about to take less than 3 hits, which will complete the final objective for this level. You always get in the bunny car and run away, and you are seeing the global Megalord, which is the greatest ending you can get. The tutorial is, fairly boring stuff, obviously. And you always get a nice little scene at Aunt Ruby's afterwards. So, the game is pretty surreal. I mean, it's got, objectives, quote-unquote. Well, thanks, Bunny Lord. But it's really tight controls. The characters are, mysterious. There's not a whole lot of backstory, but they're fun to play as. And it's just, it's a quick game, so you will die. You will for sure die, but, you know, you get back into it, and it's one of those games where you don't mind dying, because A, you're back into it quickly, and B, it's fun to play as. So that was just the tutorial, although we did actually murder a lot of people, so... yeah, this is what we're gonna do. I'm sure this is a lampoon of Bogdan Nabokov. Bogdan. Isn't that, I think that's something. Some kind of person, like a trope or something anyway. Like, so you call somebody a Bogdan? I don't know, maybe not. Anyway, he's a Russian, he's a jerk. And we gotta kill everybody, which is easily done. So a lot of the different characters will have different abilities, and, you know, once you get later in the game... yeah, from Tiny Acorn, screw it. Thank you. Thanks, Bunny Lord. I have no idea why he talks like he's a squeaky door hinge. The sense of humor is, you know, it's as it is. It's fine. There's not a whole lot of it. You can always skip the intro briefings, but because this is a serious pro LP, we're not going to be doing that. And obviously, you know, we got 4%. We only need 2 more levels, and we'll unlock Cletus, who is our first unlockable guy. Right, so this guy is a little switch. You stand by it, and it loads up. I said that before. Everybody will have a certain number of bullets in their chamber, and so you can sort of predict when they're going to be shooting. Just like that. Easy as pie. It's always easy to do an execution right after a slide tackle. And if you're close to people like that, you just do those critical hits. Ooh, hey, we've got our first ammo upgrade. This is a high capacity, which isn't really that good. It just means that you don't have to reload as often, but that's not really an issue with us. So one of our nice things is we shoot very straight. As you can see there, I can fire from a long distance away. Also, you get health back, which is measured in those red bars over to the right, as you kill people. So being active and moving on forward is nice. Okay, that guy had a machine gun, so he was more dangerous, but, you know, down he went with the rest of these guys. You can break through windows easily, and as long as you don't fall, if you fall too far, there's like, you know, just death fall damage. Oh, here's the guy again. You see, he can do quite a bit of damage to you, and he takes 2 shots, even at the close range there. So that's everybody. Take a leap of faith, it says, and that's just what we'll do. Ooh. Should get back up there and see what that other ammo thing is. Ammo is great. It's better for different characters. The more bullets you have and the longer you shoot, you know, longer range you shoot, generally the more you'll like the ammo upgrades. People with shotguns that have like 2 shots, that's not that good for it. Ricochet shots are fun. They just bounce all over the place. I think the bullets are a bit weaker than normal, but they, you know, they bounce all over and kill people that way. So, brilliant! And again, not too much challenge in these early levels, although, you know, the first time I played through, I was still learning things and finding my feet. And here's Cletus. Hello, Cletus. I'm going to be basically switching to a new character whenever I get them and playing as them until I get the next one. Because, yeah, he sure doesn't understand politics. Because, I think I'm going to be good enough at the game that I can do it with most anybody. There are some people who are not the greatest. Aw, thought we were a tard bag. Well, thank you, Bunny Lord. It's kind of you to say so. I'm not sure exactly where Aunt Ruby's is supposed to be. Though, as I said before, I like the kind of awkward muzak and clanking plates you can hear in the background. Like I said earlier, I was playing this at night, and this is making me hungry for breakfast, which is not a milkshake. No one's drinking a milkshake but you, Bunny Lord. We both got some sort of lager. Hopefully an imperial pint. Also, there's a hostage. Okay, Bunny Lord. You may be wondering if we're actually, you know, good people in any of this. Wait, isn't a Bogdan a thing in Australia? That's a bogan. Haha. Man, I don't know anything. I'm a fool. Anyway, so we're doing a little advertising today. Everything we do is with the purpose of getting Bunny Lord elected somehow, but that all basically comes down to being tough on crime, which means just literally murdering criminals. I like that you pick your characters from sort of Bunny Lord's clubhouse. It's a fairly demented take on the you know, pack of dogs gang of criminals thing that you see in a lot of movies and stuff like that. Again, a lot of this dialogue is more or less random. Will you? The hostage actually doesn't have anything to do with anything.
I'm the only character with a railgun.
She shoots doors open, he has slow reloads, and he pretends to be Scottish. So apparently he actually is just a hillbilly, but he's got Scottish accent there. You can see, as always, that's really useful. His thing is, he blows people backwards with his shots, which, as you'll see upstairs... Oh, it's a Rico shot, huh? Okay, there's another mechanic. If you slide a little bit too early and you're slowing down as you slide into somebody, they'll smack you backwards. Now, watch this. I'm going to shoot this guy, and it slides backwards, knocks him out the window, and knocks his buddy over, all in one fell swoop there. Shotgun guys are actually really good later on, because there's some tougher enemies. There you can see his melee takedown. You will get to low health quite a bit in this game, and that's not really too bad of a problem. You just gotta learn to deal with it. I was gonna try to shoot through the door there. That's fine. Alright, there's a kill streak. Oh, I forgot to even look at those extra achievements. Anyway, you just stand by this thing, flick it on. This is just introducing you to various things. So every character has a different intro dialogue for every level. And they have different unique dialogue throughout the level, which is really just a lot of work, and it's kind of impressive. You can see me doing a lot of these slide tackle executions, and the reason is they're just faster, typically. Okay, I've got a Molotov cocktail here, so we'll toss that out. Well, I thought it set fire to myself, which I didn't think was possible, and it probably is not. Alright. There we go, I shot the door off its hinges, and that knocks over the people. And there's the nail gun. Oh, I didn't finish in under 100 seconds, but I did kill everybody. So, let's redo that real quick, without me explaining things and taking time, you know, to show off various mechanics, and we'll see how it goes when you're fully focusing. He's not the fastest character. In particular, his reloads are quite slow, but that's okay. What do we got here? Hey, nade shots. These are fun. They knock people backwards, and then later they explode. Unfortunately, doing execution still wastes your special ammo. Nerds. Gotta retreat. I'm gonna do anything good for my speed here. That's fine. Fortunately, picking up a special weapon does also completely reload your weapon, so if you're running out of ammo and you don't want to... for crying out loud. There we go. Take the time for a reload, you can always just do that. Alright. There we go. Oh, hey, I thought I killed you. So this one is a through cover, and that's easy enough to understand. It just basically means his shots penetrate people even when they're hiding, which can be extremely useful. I think I got this. There we go. Oh. Alright, I think that's everybody. This is a speed load. Speed load is the best weapon upgrade in my opinion. And there we go. There's the level beaten. Because it's permanent until you pick up another add-on. Everything else is just over as soon as you run out of ammo. But speed load, you just reload your gun faster, but it's a lot faster, and especially for Cletus, that's great. So there you go. Yes, you may. Sometimes if you take a lot of hits or you get beat up a lot or you have to retry a level a lot, you will be looking pretty beat up in these post-mission things. However, you know, I didn't really have too much of a problem with that. Alright. Pick up a massive bomb for tomorrow, huh? That's not worrying. Bunny Lord will have a random prop in most of these things. I see. Yeah, you wonder if it really is a painting warehouse, Bunny Lord, or if something else is going on. Anyway. Yes, I see. Got it. So we have a big bomb, and we're going to use it to blow up other bombs. It's like when somebody drops a match in those fireworks factories, and everything goes bonkers afterwards. And because he's been making paintings, we're also going to steal some for Aunt Ruby. A lot of the objectives are randomized too. It's not always paintings. Sometimes it'll be important documents. Sometimes it'll be, it's been like dead animals sometimes, which is weird, but or it can also be various props. Milkshakes are a big deal in this game.
I'm the only character with a real...
And he's Glasgow born and raised, he says, but then we're also told that that's a lie, so here we go, breaking through. Now, this is the third kind of Russian. Guy's got a shotgun, is not afraid to use it, and his other thing is you can't slide into him. He just always punches you. Oh, ricochet there. So what do we got? We gotta get 2 paintings, 4 kills in 5 seconds. Ah, I just missed getting him. Oh well. There's enough other people. You can knock him over in special situations like that, but it's really tough to knock those guys over, is the idea. And here, there's your fall damage. Alright, let's do this again.
Off we go then.
Yeah. People only do their unique starting dialogue one time when you're starting a level. Every other time they have just sort of a general, this time it's for real kind of thing. Sheesh. You can see that the shotgun guys are super deadly. What do we got? Power shot. Power shot's good. It knocks people backwards. Although my shots already kind of do that. What I really want to find is one area with a lot of people. I've got a ricochet in here. And is that going to do it? Yeah. Oh, for crying out loud. I didn't have my gun out, and in the time it took me to stomp the guy, it reset the timer on that. Anyway, I planted the bomb. I've got one of the necessary things. Hopefully, there we go. 2 grenades handled it. Oh no, the Mona Lisa's up there. I think they'll let me back up though. They don't always let you back up, so it's important to pay attention in levels. There's that speed load. I can show this off. And I need to use all special weapons to get them to this level. Yeah, thank goodness they let me back up there. There we go. Blew off the door there, just sort of for fun. And I need to find the last of the special weapon. Which maybe was that? Or maybe there's another crate of something hiding somewhere? Oh. Just needed to toss that last grenade was all it was. Oh, so much for that level. Off we go. Like, the little details they put into this game really go a long way into making it fun, which is just like the little unique dialogues they have and stuff like that. Also, just how fast-paced it is. And this is going to be the last character we unlock this time. She's maybe my least favorite character in the game. I'm just not that good with her. Multitasking. Yes, and shooting and reloading while running maybe sounds great, but it just really doesn't fit with the mechanics of the game as well, I think. I also think she's supposed to be Welsh or something. I think it says that in her description. We'll get to that in a second. Well, thank you. The first time you unlock a character, you get this little extra dialogue in the diner, but you don't always get it. In fact, you only get it the very first time you ever unlock the character. A lot of sublime going on in there, Bunny Lord. He just mad libs his way through life. Well, thanks, Bunny Lord. Right on. Off we go. Here's this guy. That's, I can see that would be damning, I guess. His terrible secret that he once kicked a tree. Right, and again, you know, you're never exactly sure how much that's true. But, anyway, we gotta stop an investigator. So, maybe our character isn't so bad for this one, since we gotta chase after a guy and kill him. So shooting and running might be good while that happens. You know, I think it would be just much better... punch the hippo, huh? Alright. I hope that's a euphemism, I think.
Let's tidy up.
Let's see. Fast executions, inaccurate when moving. Welsh, there you go. So, let's get him. There he is. Took a lot of damage there. And it's a bit of a shame because one of the things for this level is to not take a lot of hits. And I'm almost failed that already. But there we go. Oh, nerds. Well, let's restart. I want to get all three here. So her gun is relatively weak. You know, as I said, I'm just not the best with this lady. Whatever. We'll make the best. We'll reload before running after him and all. That was a relatively quick execution, I suppose. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh well. Alright, one more time. She's just so weak. Like, if this was Cletus, you know, his shotgun would have handled him way before now. Alright. We'll get him on this next floor again. There we go. Alright, now, we don't actually have to engage the rest of the level. In fact, we probably shouldn't, because we only have 40 seconds to clear the level. And there's no way we're making it through that many people in that short of a length of time. So there we go. That's just showing us you don't always have to take the whole way down. Now, if we had Mike, we probably could have. But with this lady, no such luck. Alright, that's the last one I'm going to do for this time, I think. And we'll leave you with Bunny Lord's words there. We've unlocked 3 of our guys, and, you know, we've got more to go, but we are blowing through the game. Thank you, Bunny Lord. That means a lot. You know, yeah... Bunny Lord. Yeah, so does that mean that the information got out? Or does it mean that there never was any information? Bunny Lord. This is probably depressingly close to how politics actually does work, minus the actual murder. Something horrible, some terrible blunder happens, and then they're like, oh, we'll spin it into good stuff anyway. So again, we've got these 3 characters to go. We've almost unlocked Jesus, who is actually tied for my least favorite character with Samantha. But after that comes Mike, and everything will be amazing, and Stanley's good too, and Clyde's great, and Ronald's great, and Kimmy's great. We've only got the little doldrum through my unfavorite 2, but we'll have lots more action to go. Also, something fun here, look at the little plant. As the days go on, you see it starts growing. Also, we can see the rating we've gotten for everything. We haven't completed this one, and we've gotten the perfect rating on all the rest of these. We are, in fact, global megalord on all of these. So those are the 4 levels you can get. King of England, Prime Minister, Mayor, and global megalord. So join me next time. I hope you will. I hope you will enjoy watching this game crushed just as much as I. See you next time. Stop.